Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. Keep watching if you want to learn how to make that strawberry crumble. It's way easier than you think. It's a beautiful cake, cupcakes, whatever you want to do with that crumble. But check this out. Don't go nowhere. Let's learn how to make this strawberry crumble. If you haven't learned how to make it yet, tune in. I'm about to show you just how easy it is. Guess what? You need flour, butter. Butter at room temperature, though. Make sure it's really soft. And of course you need whatever flavor you're going to use. This is the strawberry, so we're going to use a strawberry Jell-O and a vanilla. So you need 2 plates or 2 bowls, like you see. A 1/4 cup scoop for that flour and 2 forks. Y'all know what I always say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get to it. All right. Butter looking jacked up, baby, but I tell you what, it's going to do its thing. Now this is super soft, so get your half over there, all of it too. Put all your butter on there. I would tell you if you could substitute for margarine, but I have not tried it. I don't know. So you may be able to. No, I can't. I can't, Damari. I cannot. All right, so you get your butter in there. Okay, everybody. Get whatever flavor Jell-O. All right, so get the small boxes. Because I was trying to figure it out sometime early on how to do it. And this 1/2 stick butter and 1/4 cup of flour. That is for the small boxes of Jell-O, not the big ones. Okay? So, all right. 1/4 cup of flour in each one. And this is where the work comes in at. Okay? Now, get to it. Got a different fork for each one. Get to it. Now, what you want to do with this is you want to work it in. So you want to take your fork and you just want to keep on working your butter in. You're going to get almost like a crumbly texture with it. Okay? You get almost crumbly texture. So the strawberry one is always, so you can see it's turning. It's always going to be a bit more clumpy, if you want to say clumpy. All right. All right, so I watched a while ago. I've learned how to do this on my own, but initially learning this, I got it from Dion over at 901 Cravings. Check him out if you get a chance. 901 Cravings. I love that guy. He's the greatest baker. All right, here we go. Now, okay. All right, everybody. So that's the texture we're looking for. Somewhat like this. It's what we call a lumpy texture. Now, when we do the vanilla, it's not so much like this. It's not a lot. So, I'm going to move on to the vanilla. But it's not going to be clumpy like this. You're going to work with that one a little bit more. If all of them were like this, it would be easy. All right, I'll be right back to do the vanilla. All right, so I'm going to move it over a little bit. Let's do the vanilla. All right, same thing. Yeah, make sure your butter is like super soft. It works the best if it's super soft. All right, so what I keep doing is I keep working it, but I keep spinning the bowl that it's in. So you can use a bowl, or I've just got this shallow dish, so it's fine either way. All right, so I just keep spinning it. And so you want to keep working this until your flour, that dry flour, you don't see any of it anymore. Everything is mixed in evenly with the pudding and the butter. So that's what you want to do here. Alright, so now what you're going to feel here is that this vanilla is going to feel like a more, if I can describe it, a more doughy texture. And the strawberry it feels a little wetter. It feels like it's clumpy like that, but it feels like it's a little bit wetter than the vanilla one is. So, alright, that's it. Just want to make sure, so we've got all of that. Yep, look at that. All of the dry stuff is gone. Yep, so this is what we need. This texture right here. Now, next. Quickly. Alright, so I'm going to, now this is going to let off a little smoke in the oven because I'm using wax paper instead of parchment paper. So careful with that. It's going to let off a little smoke. Don't trip. Don't worry about it. Now, if you line your baking sheet with aluminum foil, make sure you spray it with nonstick spray. Wax paper or parchment paper, you don't have to do that so much. So, all right, so here we go. Now what you want to do here is just want to dump this on here. Okay, my paper's moving. I don't want it to. All right, that should stabilize it for me. All right, so got that. Okay, wear gloves if you have your nails done or something like that. Then by all means wear gloves. If this is going out to public or a crowd or something like that, then wear gloves. By all means wear gloves, because I do cater too, so I know how it is to have to cater, and you don't want to put your hands on so much. I use utensils as much as I can when food is going out. It's not exactly staying for just me and my family or whoever's in the house. So what you want to do, you want to be careful with that. If it's going out, wear gloves with this part of the process right here. All right, so you want to mix it up a little bit, not too much. Not too much. You want to keep some of your color. And because you want to keep some of your color, don't mix it up too much. Now, what you do want to do is you don't want those stray pieces out there, though. All right? Because it's going to stay in for like 6 to 8 minutes. No more than that. You don't want to burn this. So we want to make this probably about as flat as we can. All right? So you don't want it too thick. You want to make sure, but you want to make sure this is all in one big piece, a big piece that we have to break. So you want those individual pieces on the pan like that one. So you scoot them in if they are. So you see how marbled this looks? We got it down kind of flat. So you see how marbled it looks. Now any thicker, you do it too thick, and it's going to cook on that bottom, but you're going to have a real problem with it. So you want to make it flat like I just did. So, all right. So you want that beautiful marbling right there, and that's it. So now, of course, I preheated my oven. 350 degrees is ready. This is going to go in anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes. Now, after 6 minutes, start watching. Don't burn it. If you burn it, you got to do it all over again. All right. See y'all when it come out the oven. All right. So it's been 8 minutes. I'm going to take this out. All right. Puffed up a little bit, but you can see it'll start browning around the edges. If you leave it any longer, trust me when I tell you this, if you leave it any longer, it's going to burn. So this is it. This needs to cool on a cooling rack for at least an hour. So after we come back in an hour, we'll put it in the fridge for 30 minutes because it makes it colder and it makes it easier to work with because of the butter. So, all right, so 1 hour on a cooling rack, 30 minutes in the refrigerator before we put it in the processor. So what I want to do here is speed it up a little bit. I'm just going to show you how to get it to that crumbly texture you need to get it to. Now you can use a blender, a Ninja, a bullet. You can use whatever you have that'll get it crunched up for you. So what I did here, these pieces are probably a little bit bigger than a quarter, slightly bigger than a quarter. And then I hit the pulse. I hit the pulse like 3 or 4 times, and perfect. Came out perfect for me. So you work it the way that you want to work it, but you don't want to crumble this up too much until the texture is too fine, because then you won't see the crumbles on the cake like you want to, if you know what I'm saying. So you won't get that pink and white look you're looking for. You'll get mostly a pink look, because you'll get it almost to a powder. So don't do that. So now what you see me doing here is peeling it off the wax paper, because it stuck a little bit, when in essence what should have happened is I should have sprayed it with nonstick spray, which is why I recommend it back there in the video that you spray with nonstick spray before you do anything else. So as you can see here, look at that, pink and white, perfect. We got it. So put your next batch in, and that's it. We're done. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. As always, I appreciate you. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.